FarmManager software on your PC, you can easily archive and look up historical data. This way you can keep track of all historical data of your flocks for later analysis without having to keep all your data in the database. How to use archives in FarmManager. Starting from the main screen of FarmManager, make sure Control Units is selected in the left icon bar. Then press Archives. Click on the new archive icon with the green plus in the icon bar top left on the screen. A wizard screen will show up asking you for a name for the new archive. 4 tick boxes ask you to make a choice of what items should be archived. Including alarm log, this will archive your current alarm list in FarmManager. Including sample data, this will archive your sample data history of your controls in FarmManager. Include overviews, this will archive your overviews including the data content. Include plus data, this will archive the data collected for the user-specific plus data you might have set up. Next, click Finish and the archive will be created. Depending on your choices made, the number of controls and the number of frequency of the samples you're using, this may take a couple of minutes. Once created, the new archive will show up in the top of the screen in the list box, amongst the other archives made earlier. Also shown here are the creation date and the status of the archive. Default status of a new archive will be closed. Opening an existing archive. To open an archive, make sure again Control Units is selected in the left icon bar. If coming from another screen, press Archives again. On top of the screen on the right hand side, the list box will show you the available archives to choose from. Only data from an archive with the status Open can be viewed. Only one archive can have this status open at a time. If all archives are closed, then open one of the listed archives. Click on the archive desired, then click on the Open Archive icon in the icon bar top of the screen. This may take a couple of minutes depending on the amount of data in the archive. Viewing information from an archive. Once an archive is opened, the information can be viewed. An extra branch will be added in the farm or device structure showing all the controls including it in the archive. Note, the archive controls in this tree show a different icon than the live controls. Now you have several options. Press Operation to select operation screens with data of the archive controls. Note, controls cannot actually be operated in an archive. Press Overviews to select overviews with data of the archived controls. Press Graphs to select graphs with the data of the archived controls. Note, viewing data from an archive can be distinguished from viewing live data from your controls by the blue dot in the right lower corner of the screen, which will be green or red for your live controls. Switching between archives. If you want to switch from one archive to another, you will first have to close the Open Archive. Click on the archive in the list box you want to close. Then click on the Close Archive icon in the icon bar top left on the screen. When closed, click on the archive to open and click on the Open Archive icon just as demonstrated.